Hello, my dear Aries. Welcome to Agnya 8. And here we are checking your energies for March 2021. You can watch this reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus placements in your chart. And this would be a general read. I will be doing a separate love scope reading, so stay tuned in for that. And as I said, it's a general read, so pick what resonates with you and leave aside which doesn't. This reading might resonate 10%, 20%, 30, 80, maybe 100%. So then you can claim it as yours. So do let me know in the comment box. How does that resonate? Okay. Here we get a very kind of intriguing message for you. It says balance spirituality and practicality. Now I'm thinking, this is a full moon in Pisces. This card did come for another sign. I don't recall at this point in time, but it did come. So it's a repeat. So there is like more than one. This is a requirement for more people at this point in time. And many people feel that, oh, if we have to be spiritual, we have to leave a lot of stuff and we can't be this, we can't be that. No. Material and spirituality can go hand in hand. And here it says balance spirituality and practicality. Well, I don't see no reason for you to believe that spirituality is not practical or practicality has nothing to do with spirituality. They go hand in hand. So there is a balance between both. So you need to you may have some belief systems which is getting challenged at this point in time. So view it with a larger perspective and see how it unfolds for you, my dear Aries, because there is definitely, we are both spiritual and physical. And there is definitely all sense and practicality in the spiritual guidance which we get. Let's see what angel answers have for you as a message. Oh, wow. Well, I said that there is a different love scope reading which I'll be doing, but there is romance in the air for you, so which is nice. And well, I don't need to kind of elaborate more on this card. It speaks a lot in itself. So there is somebody out there. As I said, it's a general read, right? But I cannot dilute I cannot make it general. But romance, what my guide is saying, is a very light-hearted energy. So maybe it's time for you to stay in that light-hearted energy. And you can romance with life. You can romance with yourself as well. And that is like living in a very light-hearted energy, and that is a very practical way in itself. If you look at it in the spiritual way, yes, you can romance with anything in life. You can romance with moon, you can romance with stars. And if you are looking for specifically the romantic reason is the one with which you kind of tuned in or were looking for some messages around, then there is a confirmation which this card suggest for you. So let's see what we get further on the heart and soul level. What message do we get from this deck from heart and soul? What is the message? Okay, thank you. Again, this is a repeat which popped out. So humility, this is very important. At times we kind of we get into the control issues, or we feel that we are controlling the issues or things in lives around us and within us. Yes, up to a great extent. Yes, we do have a free will choice, but we do co-create with the universe, with the source energy. It is not the lone business. And they can't do much without us. We can't do much without them. It's like go hand in hand, coexist. So with the feeling that we are taken care of and everything is protected and safeguarded for us, this gives us humility. And stay in that energy and you will find more beauties lining up for you. And let's see what further messages we get from the tarot. And what are the further messages Divine has for my dear Aries for the month of March. Okay, we have 8 of coins, and we have 10 of wands. Okay, one more popped out. What is this? Okay, we have the wheel. Now we have two tens here, which means a completion of some kinds. Now here there is something which you're working towards, and maybe you are consciously, subconsciously working towards a completion. A cycle is completing for you. You've been carrying the burden for really long, or even if it's not long, it felt, I mean, you can't carry on this burden no more is how you feel. You just want to touch the finish line, lay off this burden off your head, off your back, and you want to relax and release this to the universe, so that there is a shift which can occur in your life, and the wheel which keeps turning. Our life operates in cycles and circles and cycles and we find ourselves in doing so as well. So there is definitely something ending, some new cycle beginning for you, which surely is good, because there is something which is talking about balance here. And as you can see, the burden which this person is carrying is not even funny. Yes, this person can get off and kind of say, okay, I can't do it anymore. But this person is just touching the finish line. Will say, all right, I've carried it all this while, just a little bit more, and I can then get up and walk and relax. Let's see what the further messages we are getting from Lost Tarot of Nostradamus. I was guided to use this deck. Not much. I have not used this deck much on YouTube channel, for this YouTube channel, but for the general private personal readings I do it. It runs very deep, and with one card I can do the full reading at times, but we will just keep it short and sweet and see what the messages divine has. Now here we have this 10 of stars, which is like the 10 of swords energy, another 10. So 10 is significant. 10 is about ending, closure, because after 10 comes Ace, and you can see the roost, and you can see this papal figure, and I can see in the background, I'm not sure if you can see what it is. Feels like Gemini to me, but yeah, but that's what the swords also depict, the air element. It could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. That is the energy which could be around, but that you've got kind of 3 elements so far, so wouldn't that be, I would want you to focus. But there is something, as you can see, there is an ending. There is a bird out there which is getting poked. There is one bird around here which is kind of coming forth, and there is this roost which is going up. So here we have some bit of energy which is suggesting that in your mental space there is a lot which is going on at this point in time here for you, my dear Aries. But then you're working towards ending it, or maybe you're focusing and you're keeping your focus away. That's another message which I'm picking, that you're keeping your focus away by working too much, and that is also probably burning you out. And we have this 9 of Suns, which is like 9 of Wands energy, and as you can see, there is this lion with a sword, and there is this blooming which is happening. There are these herd of sheeps, and this is feeling like a protector. This is a feeling that I am the protector, I need to take control of things. And here we have moon again, a very prominent energy coming back again and again for several readings in different various ways. Now here, as you kind of focus more and more, and this is a major arcana and major arcana. Now here you're working towards maybe that is burning you out, and that is also, for some of you, maybe you're working because you want to avoid this burden in your head, burden around you, and you don't want to carry this no more. But this is coming to an end, is a good news, because there is a new cycle coming around. But then you also have this feeling of being a protector, being a provider. I need to protect things, I need to take care of things, so you need to probably let go some of it and release the control to divine. And that is why this energy of romance, which is about lightedness, and you also need to balance the practicality and spirituality. You need to let go certain things to spirit, you need to let go certain things to divine, to source energy, to the universe. And things are protected in a way, is what I'm picking up. And you just need to, and when you kind of hold on too much of it in your head and you're around, that's what is kind of becomes more and more burdensome in your head, and then it starts to project outside. Moon is suggesting for sure that you need to listen to your intuitions. You need to see how things are unfolding for you. There might not be all the clarity you have at this point in time, because the moon suggesting that you have to trust your intuitions for some bit of it, and you may not have enough and more clarity, but you just still need to move around and walk the path as it feels right, or allow things to turn around for you. As it does, you will feel more balanced between two aspects of your life. And when, as I said, that we co-create, you also need to realize that there are elements. See, I was talking about some completions, and this suggests another suggestion which comes on this one. We have this like the world card. It is like completion. Something is coming to an end. And when that does, there is a new beginning which takes you to an adventure. Like a small kid, you will see that there is, and as you can see that, the small kids, they don't have this element of fear in them. They just can walk up to the cliff and maybe as if they will fall, as if they will never fall, or maybe they are protected, guided. So fear is not something which we are born with, and that is the energy of, which is a conditioning which gives us fear. It's not from divine which we get it. Yeah, so here you are like kind of exploring life when you kind of release that, yeah, there is more to it than what I see. Then you start seeing things like a small child, and you walk towards it, and then you're walking towards the light, because then you're not worried about anything. You're just saying, all right, I can lay off these burdens today and I'm still fine with it. And you walk like this small child who is always protected, always taken care of. But there is, when you release this burdens, then you also get into some guilt. And this is again the Eight of Swords energy. You feel tired, you feel burdened, you feel that you can't release, you can't, but it's all in your head. It is all in your head that you can't let go. You need to hold on to. There is no rasta. Rasta is the path. That's a Hindi word. I'm going in the flow and it's coming around. So there is no path around. There is no way around it. And that is what, you feel. But that is all in your head. And I'm like kind of amazed how easily and, it flew. I was so much in the flow that. So rasta is the Hindi word for path or a way. Okay, so pay attention to your dreams. Now here there is something which is getting, Archangel Michael is suggesting that divine is trying to communicate through your dreams. Something is coming relevant, some messages, something which you need to take care of. And you will get those messages. So set those intentions that you will remember your dream when you wake up. And notice what are the messages which you're getting. I've got too many cards. And all from Romance Angels. Last couple of readings, I was only getting Archangel Michael. But maybe there is, because I have romance coming forth there. So another thing which I'm picking up, I'll look into these cards, but I just want to complete the message which I was receiving, that you need to have confidence in your dreams. Don't write off your dreams. To have confidence in your dreams, and don't just give up on them. And of course the dream, the ones which you see in the night, and you need to trust the feelings. This situation is calling you to have trust, and trust in divine, And there is some heart-to-heart conversations happening. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. This could be with anybody. This could be, and there is this honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. I'm not surprised to see this because there is this romance in the air. So probably you need to kind of do so. And there is this heart-to-heart conversation which might happen, and have trust that things are just the way it's falling around is the best way for it to be. And have trust in divine. And with that note, let me get one final guidance message for this month for you, my dear Aries, as a guidance from angels. What is that? Angels, what is the message you have for Aries? The best guidance message for the month of March 2021. Thank you. Light. That's wonderful. Light illuminates darkness and gloom, bringing hope and inspiration. Ask the angels to fill you with more light, for it contains spiritual information and knowledge. These are keys to the universe and bring love and peace, as well as unlocking the wisdom within you. As your light becomes stronger and clearer, you will find clarity and purpose. You will radiate brightly and become a beacon, reminding others of the divine help available. Angel wisdom suggests you ask the angels to ignite and strengthen the divine flame within you. And the affirmation which you can use as much as you like is, I am a light. And these are the messages for you, Aries. So, well, let's see. I'm interested in seeing how the love scope reading comes around to be. But this is what it is for now. And if not already subscribed, please do subscribe to the channel and hit the like button if you like what I do. And stay tuned for more. This is it. Okay, guys, I know my guides are like kind of prompting things, so anyhow, let me just kind of tune back, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care, stay blessed, and spread love.